Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farmville. Have I changed the bale to the biggest? I think I have. 180 is... yes. Right. We're already on the biggest one. We will reset the bale counter. Oh, so Control X resets the daily? That's why the other one was weird, because of that. But what we can do is we can go into the bit here so we can see how many we've done. It's not that one. It's that one. Statistics. Bales produced. This session, 79. So we did 79 small bales. So I can go... I didn't actually realize I could do this. Control X. Control X resets the bale counter. It didn't reset the bale counter. Instead, Control X just unfolded the baler. Alright, so Alt-Control Y. This is going to close my game down or something equally daft now, isn't it? Let's try that. Current bale 0. I'm not really sure what's going on with the bale counter thing there, but let's not ask too many questions. Right. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Let's bring you over to here. We will unfold that one and start baling. I do like that we got a nice wide pickup on this one. That is one great thing about it. And it's doing 15k now, which is better. It was doing... wasn't it going slower than 15? I think it was. But I do like that we've got this kind of speed going. And the bales turn out 11,000 litre bales, which is pretty good. So there's 15k that we're getting there. Wait, did that bale just suddenly expand when it came out? Alright, that's brilliant. I wonder if it's going to do this. Let's just keep an eye on that and see if it does it again. So that goes out to that point, and then it gets to there, goes into the wrap, and it suddenly... oh, that's brilliant. It's growing on the actual wrapper. Okay, I genuinely didn't expect to see that. That's really cool. I like that. So this isn't going very much faster than the standard than the little square baler, and it's not going fast enough for my liking. I would rather it went faster than this. We can't get it to go any faster than this. This is literally as fast as this thing will run. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell this baler and I'm going to buy another baler. But at the same time, I do also want to get another tractor. And... well, actually, it's just the other tractor. The other tractor is kind of like the main thing that I want. And then I also want to be able to have a better baler. So we'll probably stick with this one for a minute. Get the bigger tractor, and then we can have a look at the big pack baler. I mean, of course, the other option is that we just lease the baler whenever we need it. I don't know how much that thing's going to cost. Let me just have a look a minute. I've got to find out now. I want to go in there. I want to go here. I want to go to balers. So the base game big pack baler. There's a combi there. Oh, that's just because it does that. That big pack right there, it does 17 kilometers an hour, which is, it should be doing 25. That should be 25k, not 17. But we can actually use the speed adjustment mod to do that, so I can put that up to 25k, and then we can have this one absolutely cruising down the rows. It's 155,000 though, which is a lot of money. If I lease it, it's going to cost me 8 grand. And then how much? Per work day, base cost per work hour. So it would, if we leased it, it would cost us 1,550 per day just to have it sitting in our shed, and then it's another nearly 4 grand per work hour that we're actually using it. So it is a little bit expensive to go and lease it, but that might be an awful lot cheaper than buying the thing, at least to start with, because it's 155,000 to go and buy it. Now, yeah, we do get some money back from this quick bale, which would be really awesome. And the bale growing just cracks me up. That's just brilliant. I'm actually thinking that it would be worth taking out some additional loan to get the big pack baler. I actually think it would genuinely be worth getting additional loan to go and get that baler. There's that little tiny bit of straw that got left behind by the combine. Come back over here. There's another little tiny bit there. Don't need to clean these up, I really don't. The little tiny bits that are elsewhere on the map just bug me. Now, the downside of getting the base game big pack baler is that I can't alter the width of it, and I want the pickup width to be something similar to this one, because it's just easier, and we're not going to be leaving little bits all over the place. So I might have a look at the mod and see what I can do to alter things around a little bit. Keep it the same price. Potentially, we could increase the loan in order to get that baler. So I'm not going to make the decision yet, because I'm going to keep this baler for the remainder of the season, and then we will decide what we do about a fresh baler next season. So, do you think that I should get a big pack baler that runs at 25 kilometers an hour? I feel that the 25k is quite a realistic thing, because that's kind of been the selling point of the Krone big pack for quite some time, is that it goes faster than any other baler. It will put things through faster than any other baler. So I feel that that is not something that is unreasonable to have going. I really do feel that that is something that is quite a reasonable thing to have running. Now, I'm going to bring this back in here. I'm going to drop it here because I'm going to want that direct drill that we've got. I also want another direct drill. We've got a drill there that's not a direct drill. I mean, I guess I could cultivate one of the fields first, but I don't really want to have to do that. Oh, no, we don't want to do this. Next thing I want to do is I actually want to plow the field out there. Now, that can be done this month and or next month. That needs some stuff on it. Stuff. I'm just going to leave that around the edge there. I'm not going to worry about the fertilizer on that one. This needs lime on it, so if we plow it out a little bit bigger, the extra bit will need lime on it as well. And I feel that that would actually be just fine. So we could work with that. Still thinking about making our own field down here. Although we'd have to actually buy that land first. And then there's also the possibility of making a field here, which we do already own. So I've got this Great Plains seeder here, which is a really good one. There is this one here, which is a direct drill, and it's actually one that I use in the time-lapse series. It's really cheap. It's a direct drill. It's quite wide at 5.2 meters. It's an absolutely wonderful drill. I'm just not sure if it's realistic enough. It goes really, it's got a good speed on it, 18 kilometers an hour, direct drill. It's not got a huge tank on it, but we don't need a huge tank on this map. What do you think of me buying that one to go alongside our other drill that we've got at the moment, which is this one? Because this one is a little bit steady doing all of those fields, isn't it? So I kind of thinking that maybe we should get something like that, which would help us sort of progress things forward a bit. Of course, the other option is that I don't get a... I don't get that one, but because I'm going to buy another tractor, I'm also thinking about a baler, which means I'm thinking about increasing our loan that we've got. If I was to increase the loan just a little tiny bit further than I'm already planning on, what we could do is we could use the extra money and get ourselves something a little bit bigger still, which would be... I'm just wondering about those trees down there, whether I should expand that way a bit. Let's go and have a look. Get a bigger drill alongside a bigger tractor and take out more loan. It does mean that we have more loan that we've got to pay back. It's just whether or not you think that that case seed drill would be one that would be suitable for this series or not. I'm genuinely not sure about whether you would like that one or not. And for me personally, I feel it would be okay. I do. I don't want to push it with mods that make everything too quick and easy. That one sort of feels a bit borderline because it's only $6,000 and it's got the direct drill function on it, which means that as it's so much cheaper than any other direct drill mod, it does kind of feel like we're cutting a corner there. So I'm genuinely not sure what you will all think of that one. And the reason that I just got rid of those trees is because I'd like to make this field just a teensy bit bigger down that way, but I don't want a load of trees stuck in the way down there as well. I'm just going to do a little tiny bit extra on the edge of the field down through this bit. And then sort of carry this line on down. I don't want to get too close to that road. But, I mean, we're already fairly close to the road anyway for most of the edge of the field here, so I don't think it's going to make a massive amount of difference if I do go a little bit tighter to it. It's usually best to try to avoid that, though. And, alright, hang on a sec. What we got to do is I've got to do a little bit of landscaping here. We need to do the smoothing. It's that one. Bit bigger. I just got to smooth off this. There's like a ledge there again. It's got these all over the place on this map. I don't know. Oh, yes I do. I'm willing to bet that all of these extra little ledges and that on the map are from where there were buildings on here when he started doing the editing. And I'm assuming he, by the way, apologize if that's wrong. They, I should say they, because we don't know if it's a he or a she. Yeah, when they did the map, they had all of the extra buildings in that, because they've used the Alpine map, and they've edited, this very, very heavily edited Alpine map. So these areas where there's all these raised ledges and that, and bits like that, it's where the other buildings and possibly the roads and things like that used to be, and now are there no longer. But they forgot to smooth off the edges of the old platforms and the leveled areas for the buildings when they were putting the map together, and that's why we're left with it like this. It's a little bit unfortunate. Gives it a slightly unfinished feel, but because we've got mods that allow us to do free landscaping, it doesn't make any difference whatsoever. It's literally just a little bit of time to go and do that. And yeah, I do normally cut all of that out, but I was talking, so yeah. That means we can carry on down here and just make this one a teensy-tiny little bit bigger like this. And I'm going to do it like that. I'm going to give us a curved edge on the field, and we're going to go kind of straight along here. And then I'll go up the other side, and I've done lots of plowing for you recently, so let's see how quickly I can do this. It takes precisely that long to plow up the edges of the field. Now, if we take a look, we can see that all of it is going to need lime, and we're going to need lime over there. I'm not going to do any lime now this month. We will wait until next month, because like I said before, we've got some more harvesting to do. At least I hope we've got some more harvesting to do for August, which means that we should, in theory, get some additional fields that will also need a bit of lime. And then what we'll do is we'll probably put some bags of lime onto our little trailer over there and drag them down to well, you can put the trailer on and also the spreader on at the same time. I think you can. You should be able to. And so we'll just do it like that. Right, let's put you back in the corner over here out the way for a minute. Drop that one down there. And then bring you over here. So I'm going to need a seed drill. Although we want to do the lime spreading before we do very much drilling. And I can't use that drill unless I go and cultivate first. That's why I'm thinking it might be a good idea to change that one out for the other one, so that we don't have to do 2 passes on the fields. It would just speed things up a little bit. But we've done everything that we want to do there. What we're going to do is we're going to go and have a look at our chickens. Let's see how they're getting on. So look in here. They're up to 17. So I got 121 chickens at the moment. If we go and have a look, we need to have a look in this bit, don't we? Right here. So they're on 50% health right now. We've got 52 pieces of eggs there. They're on 50% productivity. It'll take them a little while to build up. By the morning, they should be fine. We got 20 cows just here. They've got plenty of food in there at the moment, and there's a little bit of milk in there as well. So the milk obviously is not going to build up very much at the moment. That's something that we're going to want to do in the future. The other thing that I'm going to want to do is obviously I'm going to want to put fertilizer on these fields right here. We've got no fertilizer on there at all at the moment. Remove the lime. There's a little bit there where we did the ploughing, but these two have got no fertilizer at all, so we're going to want to be able to do that as well. I'll leave that for a minute. So anyway, it is time to get some sleep. And yes, I do know that I left the bales out in the field, and also that they've just gotten rained on, which wasn't actually part of the master plan. I didn't want them to get rained on. So we got 6,666 in loan interest has just gone. Now, I did say that we were supposed to be selling eggs and milk every day. The problem I got with that is I don't know where the eggs spawn for chickens. Don't tell me they spawn where I went and put our thing over that side. That would be a bit of an inconvenience, wouldn't it? An inconvenient truth. Oh, wait. You're inside the building. Is there a door on the back? What's this? Oh, that's the light switch. Well, I like that we've got a light switch. I also really love this. We've got these eggs in here. That's really cool. I like that. And I do like some of the details here. I don't like the fact that the pallets are spawning inside the building. So what you've got to do is you've got to carry the eggs out the door and then out the gate and put them over here. So I can't just drive past them quickly to do this. This really is Farmville, isn't it? Right, okay, so we got that one dropped right there. I mean, I guess because of the number of eggs that we've got, like, it's not really going to hurt. We can just do it like this. And then we run over to here and we can sell these. How much do we get for these eggs? We just hold them over the top right there. And done. 1,873 for those few eggs from the first day. If we're getting more than one pallet at a time, what I'm hoping is that I will be able to drive up to the back here and turn on the auto load on the trailer and do something with it there. And I should be able to get around the house there in order to be able to do that. At least that's what I'm hoping. Now, I need to sell the milk as well. That's another thing that I want to go and do. So I've got, that's dead weeds in there. We don't need to worry about that. We have got 2 more fields ready to harvest today. That is the sorghum in that field and the canola in field 5. So there's 2 more lots that need to be harvested. And then we'll deal, because we're going to have to do planting today. We've got no choice in that whatsoever. There must be planting done today. We will use the Kubota for a minute. We're going to go and get the milk, and we're going to sell that, and then we're going to go to the, we're going to get the trailer. No, we're not. We're not going to get the trailer and gather up the bales just yet. Yes, we are. We're going to gather up the bales, and then I'm going to, because I need to plant barley in that when, oh no, the planting doesn't start yet. Planting doesn't start yet. Canola field, the one that's got the barley in, we could, but we don't actually need to start the planting today. What I was thinking is that we need to get started on planting so that I can leave a hired help doing that while we're doing some harvesting, but we don't actually have to worry about it. So we can get cracking with the harvest, and then we can do the lime. The lime is not something that I'm going to be able to just leave the hired help doing, unfortunately, because it runs out so fast. We'll need a bigger spreader in order to be able to do that. So we come in over here, and we get 2,160 litres of milk for our day. That's actually pretty good. That's only 20 cows. That's really good. I want more cows. We do have a much larger... Yeah, except that we don't have very much hay at the moment. We don't have enough hay to be able to do like a year of feeding them. So we're not going to buy more cows just yet. We'll bring that over here, 2,160. That can get sold. And job done there. That's 4,000 euros for milk. Alright, milk does actually seem to be something that is worthwhile. We're going to make a nice bit of money out of this, I think. This is definitely feeling like a good move, having these cows here. Right. I need a trailer. I need a combine. What have I got? It's canola and sorghum, so I don't need a different header. I just need that header right there. I'm just going to want the trailer and the combine to go and do this with. So let's get you and move you out of the way a minute. You are right in our way just there. So having given this some careful thought, I'm kind of thinking that maybe selling the smallest tractor over there might be a good idea, and then we can put that money towards doing some other things. I'm still gonna leave off buying a bigger tractor just yet, because like the bigger tractor is mostly because I want to I'll need it for pulling a baler. I think that's going to be like one of the main reasons that I use it. Other than that, it's not a huge amount that I would need the bigger baler for, bigger tractor for. Not at the moment. However, if we then decide that we want to get a bigger seed drill, it's going to be a lot easier. There's several direct seed drills that I would like to use. I got a whole load of bales left in this field right here. This is all small bales. I guess we could pick those up, move them out of the way. That might make life a little bit easier for us, actually. If we get this one, let's go and get the small bales and move them first. I gather all of those up with this one and bring them back, and we'll sell them at that sell anything point. Should sell the straw there, shouldn't it? At least I hope it does. Pretty certain it does. Didn't I say that I was thinking about having like a different sale point for the straw, because I thought it would be a bit more realistic to have to drag it further? I think that's what I did say, but I've changed my mind on that now. We'll just keep it with the one that we've got. It's just going to be easier. Right, let's run you down to the small bales a second. Can't remember how many bales it said that we'd done to start with. But this one will take 72 small bales. So it's going to be interesting to see if we can actually put them all on here. We'll easily get the ones in this field, but I'm curious if I do actually have enough room on the trailer to get all of the small bales that we've gone and produced. I got a feeling it was like 76 bales that we'd made. I mean, if it is only like 76, then I can just stack the last couple up on top of the trailer, or put them on the trailer somehow, because looking at the way this trailer is being loaded, there's space at the back there for another couple of bales. So I think we're going to be alright. I can just put them, I don't even have to chuck them up on top of the load. Just put them down near the bottom of the load, and we'll be absolutely fine. You in around this way. That one there. I do think we'll end up getting a bigger trailer. I was thinking that perhaps we could keep this trailer and then get another one the same size and run two of them together. And I do really like doing that. But I'm actually thinking it might be better if we just got a slightly bigger trailer. Because although this thing is really cool, and I do really like the small size of the trailer that we've got, I don't know why, I just do. I actually think it would probably be better if we got something a little bit bigger than this. A little bit grander. Something that fits our aims, our grand aims that we have with this map. We need a trailer that fits. That demonstrates how grand everything is. I got a feeling that we're not going to have enough space on here unless it goes up by... Oh, it should go another layer after this layer. Whether that's going to be enough. I got... Okay, there's 5. Well, that's weird. Is it 5? Yeah, I had 2 bales left. What's that? That doesn't even feel... It just seems wrong. I don't even know what that is. Well, let me load it all back up again. I've then got to get 6... I get another 7 bales on top of this load. This doesn't seem right. This just don't seem right at all. How am I going to get another 7 bales on here? Right, what we'll do is I'll bring them up over here. I'm going to have to hand stack these. This is... I thought we'd end up with like 1 or 2. Not this many. This is... I can understand now why some of you didn't want me to be messing around with small bales. Because, quite frankly, this is you know, more messing around than I was planning on. Right, let's put you in like that. And I've got to just try and put in a few more. I've managed to balance 4 bales on that side and 3 bales on that side. So now what I need to do is take the straps off and put them back on again so that we've got all the bales on here. Right, so that is all of the bales. I'm kind of glad that I didn't do any more small bales, to be honest, now that I've had to go and do all of that. Like, it definitely feels like that was a lot of extra work. But, I mean, at least we got it. So we got 55,300 litres of straw right there. Now, if we would keep that until the winter, we get 102 at the moment. It goes up to 141 in, like, January. So we could store it away in the shed until winter. I'm not going to do that. It's not something that I want to do. I want to just do it till now, and then that'll be that. And no, I'm not going to put it into the BGA this time, although that is something that we may start doing. What do you guys think? Do you think that we should do that, or do you think we should not really mess around with the BGA and just focus on producing stuff? I mean, some of you said that you think I should put the straw in for the cows. That's fair enough. Give them a nice bed. I don't really want to do that, though. To be honest, I'm actually thinking it would be better if we just did it like this. That's not selling. It's supposed to sell. Quite sure why it's not selling. Let's try a different approach. I will bring you over here like this. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.